Good evening. How are you all? It's a beautiful evening, beautiful day. The presence of love and light are here. We've got a beautiful speaker. I'm sending this beautiful torch light to you. And as we open up this circle, as many of you know, essential oils are such wonderful oils, and oils have been used throughout ancient times. And tonight for me, I'm using sacred frankincense as my oil. I've been using it through, and I'm using an oil called Abundance. I really am praying for an amazing evening. We have music coming up after Jamie, so it's just kind of a gentle night. We've just got a couple hours here of really sacred time together, really a time to enter into, I say, a kindness workshop this week, of this week. It's a kindness, it's just so beautiful what we've done. And as I look into the last, that was wild. Something got strange. I don't know what that was.
Messenger audio.
But just 1 second here, please. So much love, so much fun, so much joy, so much deeper wisdom. People are calling. Jamie's coming. Jamie has a slide, and she can come right on. Jamie, if you hear me, you can just come on and we can do the slide right from here. You can share your screen, so no problem. So let's hope she jumps on soon. But for me, the relationship of the torch this week, we've gone into so many different layers. We've done a really great development in education. We had some amazing education people on. We went into Torch Health in a way that education can be supported through Torch Health, and really look at health programs, including cooking classes, development of cooking classes. And this actually is an amazing gift of opening the goals, opening the relationships, opening the days as we move forward. So what I would love you to do is just take a moment and drop in. Just drop into your full embrace of yourself before Jamie gets on. If you've got a candle, I'd love you to get up and get a candle lit. I'd like you to take this moment and think of somebody that, might be needing your love. And just light that candle right now and just open to the heart space, because what we've got in store tonight with Vitality and Valor, Jamie she's gonna drop us into a really beautiful session with how essential oils can really support you for your health. And they've supported me. She's helped me so much. And so no further ado, she's here. So get a candle, light a candle. We're just stop and we'll invite Jamie Jean. Hi.
Hello.
So nice you're here.
Hey, thank you for having me, Lynn.
Yeah, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. So to share your screen is real easy. You go down to the bottom and you share your screen.
Okay.
And then it's going to come up and it's going to ask, what's the first one? Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, share screen, and then you're going to go to the application window.
Okay, good. I'm just looking for that right now. Share screen. Do.
It's pretty easy.
Okay, hopefully. All right, and I want this one.
Beautiful.
Okay.
It is. And then we
Okay, good. And so we still are here too. Okay.
Yeah, we're still here too. Now, when you do full screen, sometimes it can get a little funky. People have been doing it a couple of different ways. We can still hear you if you do full screen. It's up to you. We're going to take your Jamie Jean down because it'll show you more screen. But what I would like you to do is first introduce yourself, and then
we'll figure out the tech of all this, right? Well, I wonder too, if I raise this up, will it just hide that ugly top bar?
I'm wondering if you can just do it without. How do you usually? Is this a PowerPoint?
It's actually a PDF, so I'll be scrolling through it.
Oh, okay.
So I can go full screen. But you're right. Right now, why don't I do an introduction and then,
introduction.
I go full screen and it shifts our visibility. That's okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we've had a big day with Torch. We've had an amazing lineup starting at 6, and we went all the way till 3 o'clock. And we had a big win today because the government of Pakistan was on first thing this morning with a senator. And he's invited Torch programs to be part of Pakistan.
Wow.
The government. So it's been an interesting day spiritually for us as a team. But I welcome you because you are kind of the Torch. You came in with Torch Environment with us. You spoke at our event there, and you're back again for your second show here. And Jamie Jean, like I was just sharing, has helped me so much through essential oils. She's helped me with emotional healing with the oils. I've done a session with her in Ayurvedic healing, and she's just a wealth of knowledge. I really love this woman. She's a mom. She's an entrepreneur. She's worked with mama babies for a long time. Her husband and her both are affiliated with a lot of the Rudolf Steiner Waldorf education, which I was as a mom. So there's an alignment there. And when I start thinking about health, it's an overall well-being, and oils have helped me emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And I've just totally adored all of them. I bought the kit from her after I got back from Pakistan when I brought the thieves oil with me, and I put a drop in my water every day, and then I put it on my whole team, and everybody got the oils, but I didn't know about the pituitary gland. So Jamie will tell us more. I'm not going to steal the show here, but it was powerful. And I came back and we went to a women's group. Our beautiful friend Katarina Rondo runs a huge women's entrepreneur group, and I got a ticket to go. I got, donated a ticket by Katarina. She's very generous. And, there was Jamie with all the oils, and I was like, I'm ready. Just because I saw the effects so quickly. And right now, during COVID, there's no greater time right now to really take a really strong spiritual moment with yourself. And this isn't a sale pitch. This is like a real mama that really wanted, needed, and was supported through all of my work in the last 6 months with these oils. And then, I get a new oil, and it's like it's a Christmas presents every month that I'm going to get something new, and I'm going to get, I get so excited. And so for me, I'm like a little kid with trying these all on, and I've totally happy about it. So anyway, with no further ado, here's Jamie Jean Klocek. Introduce yourself now, and then I'll move your name, and then we'll start I'll step down and give you the full screen here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to have you on here too, because we can chat as we go, or you can be off screen, whatever. I know you've been on.
No, it's fine. I just took a nice break. I took a nap. I've got ginger tea. I woke up kind of chilled. It's really cold out.
Yeah. Well, good. I love That is such a great lead in. The ginger tea, right? These nourishing foods, herbs, all of these nourishing allies that are just around us everywhere, and how we can really use these for our natural health. So my name is Jamie Jean Klosek, and I am Vitality and Valor with Young Living Essential Oils. And I'm going to explain who Young Living is and why I am a brand partner with them. But first and foremost, just to introduce myself. So I'm on a mission to help women and everybody, really, but as often are the caretakers of the home are the women. And so helping women feel more confident in keeping themselves and their families naturally healthy. And then that, of course, ripples out to children, to the men in the communities, everybody, right? But that's a big, big part of my heart space, is empowering women in health and natural health alternatives. And in a larger world context, for us to have access to natural health alternatives. So for us here in the United States, there are 54% of our children have chronic illness. And so this is going to be illness that will continue in their lives unless something changes. To me, over 50% of our children being disempowered in that way, that's a problem. And so I really think it comes to, in the homes, the decisions that we make, the products that we use, the way that we treat our health, the way that we nourish ourselves with foods and remedies and herbs and plants and all of that can really make a huge impact in that. And I wish I knew more of the global statistics, but what I do know is true is that chronic illness is on the rise in such a large way. I mean, cancer and infertility and all of these things. And there are simple things that we can do for ourselves and in the homes or in our communities that can really make a big difference. And so in my healing journey, I've come to essential oils by way originally of Ayurvedic medicine, Ayurvedic practices, which brings in essential oils and herbs. And I have just, absolutely adore the possibility and potential with essential oils, mostly because they're such a power-packed punch. They really can do so much is in just one little drop. But where you get your essential oils make a big difference. So that is a little bit about me and my mission and my passion. And so I've decided to brand partner with Young Living Essential Oils. And I'll explain about Young Living, but also another part that I bring in is aroma freedom with essential oils. And so that's, working with emotions and mood and letting go of traumas and being able to find new motivation and inspiration in our dreams and all of that. So that's another piece that I've brought into what I'm doing with the Young Living Essential Oils. And so I'm going to go ahead and go into sharing what essential oils are, how to use them, why Young Living, and all of that. So what's the best way? Should I go ahead and go full screen?
Try it and see what it feels like. I think that's the best way to go with this machine.
All right, so hang in there with me. Enter full screen. So
still gives us.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm wondering if it's because I changed which window I'm in. I'm so sorry. So even so, you still see that top bar? I wonder if I can hide the bar.
Do you need to? I think we're okay. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not okay. I was wondering if I could hide that bar. I just don't know.
Hide the brand? Do you want my brand off? Do you need the torch?
Oh, that's fine. I just want to hide this silly bar here. Sorry to not be more prepared with that. Give me just a moment. I really would love for you not to have to see all this yucky side stuff. Okay, so here we are, and I'm in full screen, and
okay.
Do you see that little pop-up when I do that?
I don't see a pop-up.
Okay, good. I was hoping you weren't seeing that. All right. Well, does that help?
Mm,
No, it just makes it even harder to view it.
yeah, I think the other window's better. Let me take the banner down from the bottom too, because I think that just there's a little bit of distraction there.
Oh, but I liked your thing.
Oh, I know.
Okay, there's gotta be hide you. Okay.
If you were gonna put it your PDF just up on your screen, go back out and just put the PDF up.
Mm-hmm.
Does that
That's what I have up is just the PDF.
But you'd have to open it on a separate bar, I would think, but maybe not.
No, sorry to be doing. Okay, well, I guess you're just gonna have to see all my all my bookmarks, and I apologize for that. For you to have to see.
I don't really see them that much. We'll focus on the video. I mean, on the beautiful pictures. No worries.
Okay. Yeah. One last. Let's see. Window. View. Aha. Always show bookmarks bar. I've gotten rid of something. Always show toolbar. Yay!
You got it.
I stuck with it. Is that better?
There you go. That's how Jamie does it.
Okay.
Sticks with it. But she's done
Great. Okay. I know you can still see it. Okay, wonderful. So, all right, I'm going to bring us down. So we're going over what are the essential oil basics. What do we need to know about essential oils to help us with our health care? And what I've already shared is that chronic illness is on the rise in such an alarming rate. And so a big part of my vision and mission in sharing about essential oils is because I'm really trying to promote this idea of healthcare versus sick care. And so healthcare being, what are the ways that we are proactively taking care of our own personal health and the health of our community, the health of our home, all of those things, so that illness isn't arising in the first place, so that we don't have to be reactive with sick care, then caring for ourselves once we are ill. What can we do to help our body stay above what I like to call a wellness line, so that our health and our vitality are really elevated, so that if the things that are going to impact us in our lives, like pollutants, like stress, like electromagnetic frequencies, like actual, contagious illness, if those things come to us, how is our body bolstered up enough in the first place above that wellness line so that our body has a fighting chance? Our body can continue to thrive and grow and upgrade and maneuver through all of these assaults that are just a part of our daily modern lives. Now, there is definitely a place, of course, for sick care. Sometimes it's more than our body can take, and we do get sick. And I know that's also a part of our body upgrading and evolving and learning to grow through all of these challenges. So I'm, of course, not saying, that there's something wrong if we are needing to care for ourselves when we get sick. Sickness does happen. And there are things, even if it is a chronic illness, there are things that you can do at home for your health care to radically improve it, so that you really are treating yourself in health care and not in sick care only. Now, one of the big ways that I like to share about it is ditching and switching. And so this is the idea of, we are the gatekeepers of our homes, and we are able to decide what we bring into our home and what we say, no, it's not okay. I don't have a lot of control over the crops that are being grown next to my house and what they're putting on them. Although I can show up in community meetings and advocate for my community, and I can educate. And so I definitely promote that too. But what I know is every single day, I can choose what comes into my home that is completely within my domain and my power, so that I'm not bringing toxic products into my home. So I'm going to ditch out anything that is going to be causing any health challenges, so that my body can thrive. I'm going to ditch out the toxic products, and I'm going to switch to less toxic, low toxic, non-toxic alternatives, so that my body can thrive. And so that's what ditching and switching is. It's this opportunity to have a healthier way of doing things in our home, so that we're not exposed to so much toxins. And one of the things that I also want to say is, when you use essential oils in your household products, in your personal care products, to scent your home and all of those things, it's not only are you using a less toxic, non-toxic alternative to some of those really gnarly chemicals that are out there, but you're also uplifting your health up above that wellness line when you incorporate essential oils into those things. So instead of just creating a healthy home, it is creating a healthy, healing home. You are naturally getting those good chemicals really into your body, into your cells, so that they can thrive and really continue to grow. So in a good, healthy way. So what are essential oils? Okay, get on up here, little screen. Okay. So essential oils, these are when you smell a rose, when you smell peppermint, anything like that, when you smell rosemary or those kinds of things, that scent is the essential oil. It's those little molecules that are on the plant that are and have a lipid quality that you can even sometimes rub them off and you'll smell them on your fingers, but it wafts off of the plant and it goes up into your nose, and your nose is registering the scent of the essential oils. Those are those little molecules right there. So they're extracted from the plants, whatever portion of the plant where the essential oil is going to be the most potent. So I'll give lemon, for example, because that's in my photo. So lemon, the essential oils are going to be on the rind. And sometimes when you touch a lemon and your fingers maybe smell like lemon essential oil. So that is the oil. And so they're going to extract the essential oil from the lemon, from the rinds. And this is done usually through steam distillation. So it's only water and oil and distillation where they're able to extract the essential oil. There's absolutely no chemicals used in that process if you were using a pure therapeutic grade essential oil. And this is really important because essential oils on themselves are very potent, and they are a carrier of whatever comes along with them. And so you really only want it to be water or whatever you're intentionally mixing it with. You don't want it to be in there with solvents or other chemicals or anything like that. And so this is really important because there are a lot of essential oils out there that are extracted with solvents or they're mixed with other fillers, and they don't have to put that on the label at all. A lot of countries don't require that kind of detail in their labeling laws. And so you really want to make sure to find essential oils that really are pure and therapeutic and don't have anything else. So other ways that essential oils are extracted are maybe cold pressing, or which actually I realized I gave a wrong example. Lemon is cold pressed. Something such as a rosemary is going to be steam distilled, but lemon rinds are actually cold pressed. That's another way of extracting the essential oils. And so it's important to know that your essential oils are clean and going to be good for you. So something that's really unique about Young Living is that Young Living Essential Oils has been producing their own essential oils, and that's from growing the plants in the soil to making sure there's absolutely no chemicals going on, and they're harvesting whatever the plant is at the peak time, because it does matter. You're going to get different chemical constituents depending on when you harvest. and they are the ones that harvest and distill and bottle. And they have 26 years. I know this slide says 25, over 25 years experience now in 26 years doing this. And that is a lot of science. That is a lot of standards that they've created over that time. That is a lot of research. That is a lot of background and longevity of being in this field. Now, essential oils have been around for thousands of years, but as far as modern day use of essential oils, it's very remarkable what Young Living is doing in contribution to aromatherapy, to essential oils, and to bringing natural health remedies out into the mainstream. So how do we like to use essential oils? I say there's 3 ways to use essential oils. You can use it topically. And so if I have an essential oil here and maybe I'm wanting to look for a natural alternative as a perfume, then I'm just going to put this essential oil on my wrist and put it straight on. I can use it directly on my skin that way. So that's topically. Aromatically, if I want to smell an essential oil, I can use something like a diffuser, which is going to go ahead and take the essential oil and waft it up into the air with water, and it creates a vapor mist. Or I can put an essential oil in my hands, rub my hands together, and I have a traveling diffuser right here, just by cupping it over my nose and inhaling. And so, like I said, I do aroma freedom coaching, and this is the way to actually use an essential oil when you're wanting to help shift your mood, your emotions, when you're wanting to release negative thoughts. It's through inhaling them through your nose, and they go straight into your brain and really start making a difference in your limbic system, helping shift mood, memory, emotion, all of those things. So inhaling essential oil, while I love putting it on me to smell good, it's actually shifting things in your mind as you use them that way. And then the last way that you can use Young Living essential oils is internally. This is really important for me to share that Young Living has been certified, that it approved for use internally. I would not recommend using any other brand internally. I know that Young Living is pure, and I know that we are certified for internal use. And so this means you can use certain essential oils. I'm trying to see if I have one in front of me, for cooking, for flavoring beverages, inside of a capsule if you're needing to use it for a particular reason. So you can use them. Now, just to remember, with an essential oil, a little bit goes a very long way. So 4 drops of, say, lemon essential oil is going to be as much as like an entire lemon tree. So a little goes a long way. You don't want to make it too strong. So here I'm going to go over some of my favorite essential oils. And all of these oils that I'm sharing with you come all together in a little bundled kit. And I'm going to, we'll share that. I think what Mama Lynn had at the bottom was saying that $25, this is US dollars, $25 of the kit orders will be going to the Seeds Project, the Torch Seeds Project. So this is where I'm going to be talking about what this bundle is and how you can get it. This is not the only way to get started with Young Living, but it is the best value as a way to get started with using essential oils. Now, the ones I'm going to show you are like the everyday essential oils, the ones that I actually carry these around in my purse, and I keep them in a first aid kit at home because I use them that often that I need them to be quickly handy for me. I can give you probably 5 uses for every single one of them, but I won't do that and overwhelm you today. So one of the ones a lot of people know about, lavender. Now, lavender essential oil globally most often is synthetically created. It's very easy to synthetically create lavender. The problem with that is it's going to cause a whole host of health issues. So I do not recommend lavender in general unless you know it's a pure lavender essential oil. Young Living has quite a few lavender farms, and they are amazing and they are beautiful. I was trying to see if I had a picture of one, but like this on this cover, if you can see, I don't know if you can see that, Mama Lynn, but this lavender field that shows here, these are pictures of Young Living's lavender fields harvested at the peak time. It is so amazing for really wonderful sleep, for stress relief, and it's incredible on your skin. It has so many uses. I keep lavender in my kitchen because I need it handy for my skin. That anything that I can encounter in the kitchen, I'm probably going to need my lavender, so I keep it at my kitchen sink. I love it. It's very supportive. Another really beautiful one is frankincense. Now, frankincense, I know this is also one of Mama Lynn's favorite essential oils. Frankincense, it's very calming, comforting, grounding. It's really wonderful to bring into prayer and meditation, or just to even kind of open your mind to clarify. It also is another really great one to use on your skin. I like to use frankincense under my eyes to support my eye health. So I really love using frankincense in that way. But it's incredible to use it on your skin, and it just feels so opulent and so lovely. So highly recommend it. Another one of my favorites is Panaway. The way I like to think of how when I choose to use Panaway is when I'm wanting the pain to go away. I love Panaway. It's really great to put on muscles. It's very cooling. It's very invigorating. It contains wintergreen, which is the active ingredient in many sports creams. So anytime, if I've gone for a walk and my legs are feeling it, I'm going to go ahead and put Panaway on my legs or on my neck if I've been on the computer too long or anything like that. And it is really refreshing. It's really cooling. Definitely a favorite around here. And I usually like to pair Panaway with another essential oil that's called Copaiba, but I don't have a slide for Copaiba. So Raven essential oil. This one is really excellent for supporting your respiratory system. So I really love to use this one in the diffuser, and I have it diffusing next to my bed at night. So I'm breathing it in and getting that really nice big breath of fresh air as I'm resting. It can be kind of invigorating. So if it's too invigorating for at nighttime, then it could be good to put it bedside in the morning when you're waking up so that you feel like you have that fresh wake up call and just that big refreshing start to your day. I love the recommendation here that you can put a few drops into some coconut oil and rub it right on your chest. It's a really nice chest vapor rub. Actually, before I got on today, I was making little tins of chest vapor rub with that recipe right there, coconut oil and Raven, and just in a little tin so you have it handy to rub right on your chest. It's really a lovely one to do that with. So Valor, absolutely one of my favorites. This was the one actually that I was putting on my hands and inhaling. So this one is such a strengthening, fortifying oil. I love to use this one to inhale when I'm feeling like I just need a mindset shift. I need to just feel stronger, more courageous, ready for my day or whatever it is, whether I'm coming on a video right now and I need to conquer my way through, whatever that is. It really encourages that confidence in me. It's also really uplifting in a way of like, I feel like, okay, I can do this. It's really good in that way. So it's also a part of the Great Day Protocol, which there is a series of essential oils that you can use topically and inhaling that are starting you off in a really great day. If anybody's curious to hear what the Great Day Protocol is, let me know and we can make sure to get that information to you. But it is such an amazing way to start the day, that Great Day Protocol. Just really it gets you going. All right. So this is something I imagine we all need right now. Peace and calming, right? We go through such a remarkable amount of peace and calming at my house, like big bottles. Like I have this size bottles of peace and calming at my house, and we really use it a lot. I have 2 daughters who are lovely and home all the time now with distance learning. And so we have a lot of peace and calming diffusing to help them through their school days online. and to help me, and then also to calm everybody down at the end of the day when we feel like we're just ready to surrender the day and get a really good night's sleep. So it really is the chill oil. It's a good one to have handy, and I truly do have a bottle of this in nearly every room in my house.
I actually put it right next to my bed at night, and I've really become in love with this oil. I really, at first I wasn't quite sure because it was a little sweet for my palate of my nose, but now I am just so pleased with this oil. It's so sweet to have it next to your bed.
The tangerine that's in it, it does give it those sweet hop notes. But that is the oil that really brightens things up. When you use a citrus oil, it is very brightening, uplifting. So, and that way, it can come across a little sweet at first, but then you're like, wow, I feel so good. I'm ready for more.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very, totally.
Yeah. It is a lovely one for having bedside. This one I like to put into, I've actually been making Christmas gifts, and this one I'm putting into bottles with water and something else to kind of be an emulsifier, like a witch hazel or something like that. And I'm calling it Vacation in a Bottle, right? We are supposed to be traveling a whole lot right now. And so Stress Away really makes me think of a lovely, sunshiny destination. Feels like such a getaway, like, this beach-like aroma.
I'm on it.
It has lime, it has vanilla, and it really is vacation in a bottle. So Stress Away, that's a really wonderful one to use as a perfume. It's really great to diffuse, again, if you're needing to kind of release the tension from the day, or you can put it in a spray bottle and make a room spray or a personal spray to banish the stress away anytime you need a reset, like that. This one's also a very emotional supporting oil. It's actually part of the blend that I use when I do the Aroma Freedom coaching session. Stress Away is one of them, as well as lavender and frankincense. And so that combo is really great at releasing negative thoughts that are holding you back. So this one's a favorite around here, and we go through it a lot. I was hoping I had it handy, but I don't. So lemon, we talked a little bit about lemon earlier, so I won't spend too much time here, but what's really amazing about lemon is it's very cleansing. So if you're finding that you want to be cleansing right now, this is a great one to incorporate, whether you're going to be diffusing it or adding a drop of it into water like this one. So Young Living has special labels like Vitality to let you know that this one's a great one to use internally. And so you can add a drop of it to your water, and it's going to be really helping you with circulation, antioxidant cleansing, supporting your immune system, all of that. I really love to use lemon Vitality in my cooking. So anywhere that you're going to need maybe a lemon extract or something like that, my alternative is lemon essential oil. So I really love to use it that way.
I've been putting it in salad too, and it's really super great. And I have a funny story. My cat bats my bottles around. She's a kitten, and my lemon's missing, and I'm like trying to find this lemon bottle everywhere.
They're all under the couch or under the refrigerator.
Oh gosh.
They're all under the refrigerator.
It's too much.
Yeah.
The oil hunt down.
It is. Oh, well, it's a good one to get. Just have an extra one.
I will.
We do a lot of lemon around our house. The fun little hack or tip that I can share about lemon is it gets sticky stuff off. So if you have, maybe in your gift giving, you're taking off a sticker label or something like that, or
it's called a pine. I tried to think of it last night. I was like, what did Jamie tell me that takes off pitch? Because I brought my Christmas tree in last night.
There you go. Yep. Pitch. It's amazing at getting that pitch off of your hands, the sap or anything or whatever it's on. Lemon essential oil, you just put a few drops and rub, and then put the soap on your hands and wash. It'll come right off. It cuts right through it. It's amazing. Yeah. There's so many other things to be done with lemon essential oil, but that's like the thing that really shines. It's a great one to do in an Epsom salt foot bath. It's very refreshing. Another way to bring it into your cleansing routine too. So that was the lemon. So now talking about peppermint. So peppermint, it's just so refreshing, but it's so powerful for your digestion. We think about peppermint tea after a meal or something like that. This is where peppermint is amazing in really supporting your digestive tract and really like getting things moving. It's also just really uplifting this time of year while it's like chilly and the days are dark or anything like that. I mean, depending on where in the world you are as you're tuning in. For us here, the days are dark and they're getting darker. So I like to put peppermint essential oil in the diffuser to really kind of uplift and feel energized. Or make it into a little, a tea or something like that. The other little fun thing to do is that you can make it into brownies, and it's amazing.
Oh, wow. And I want to tell you, I've taken 1 drop at night when I had that upset, a little bit of acid.
Yeah.
I put in acid, and it takes it right away. That and Diagize, but Diagize on the belly, and 1 drop, and it's gone within a couple minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it's very potent. It is very potent. Oops, sorry, went away from my screen here. Come on up. So speaking of, that was the other one that you just mentioned, Diagize, which has our lovely ally ginger. So while Diagize does not only have ginger, it has a whole lot of digestive friends, such as tarragon, and what else is in there? Fennel, ginger, all of those that are really going to support your digestive system. So pretty much whenever I have anybody reach out to me and say, okay, this is happening and it's digestive related, I always say, put Diagize on your tummy. 100% of the time, put Diagize on your tummy. You don't even have to take it internally. With the Diagize Vitality, you definitely can use it internally in a capsule, or I like the flavor, so I'll put a drop in my water and drink it. But it is potent enough to go through topically to support your digestive system, and you can just rub Diagize right on your tummy for any of those things that are just feeling like, rich meals, maybe overindulgence in sugar or any of those things. It'll definitely help. The other thing too, actually, I was just going to go off it and then I wanted to stay on because Mama Lynn, we've been talking about cleanses. So cleanses, Diagize is a really great daily one for cleansing as well. Again, using it topically right over the gut or, internally. Both of those ways are really going to support you in cleansing, because one of the secret ones in there that is very potent for cleansing is patchouli. So all the other things, all the other, digestive alloys, but the unexpected one that's in there is patchouli, and that is really excellent for cleansing, especially the gut.
Very good. Excellent. Yay. As I let that, my 30 days, I feel like this whirlwind of health. So yeah. So beautiful.
This is the time, definitely. All right, another one that comes in our bundle, our starter bundle, is the Citrus Fresh. So Citrus Fresh, it's a whole blend of all our favorite citruses with a little bit of spearmint in there. And so I love it. It's very uplifting. If I'm going to diffuse it, it's really invigorating, gets your day going. But the other place I really love using this is in water because it's just such a good flavor. I really enjoy it. So I'll add it to sparkling water. Anytime you want to add a citrusy kind of flavor to something, cranberry sauce, guacamole, anything like that, it can be great to add in the Citrus Fresh. It's so balanced. Also another really great one for cleanses. It's also a really good one to incorporate if you're wanting to do any weight loss regimens. It can be a great one to incorporate for that. And it's highly antioxidant. So such a good one. And then what I love that it talks about here in the little notes is to make sure to not use it in plastic. And this is a good rule of thumb for anybody, to not have any of our food or beverages in plastic if it can be avoided, because they are petrochemicals, which are toxic to our bodies. So I'm going to make sure to share that as we can.
I wonder if we have a second to share that story. I was wrapping bean burritos in plastic And I ended up, I made thousands of bean burritos each week for the farmer's market in my 30s. And I could taste the petrol right in my mouth from wrapping. And so we came up with the first sustainable bag on the market.
Oh, I love it. Such a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are more and more alternatives coming out on the market, and I'm so appreciative of that, especially right now. Just disposable plastics are at an all-time high in a way that's just so disheartening for our health, but also for the environment.
Yeah.
And so whatever we can do to have, reusable, whatever it is, reusable utensils, a stainless steel or glass, even better, vessel for beverages and things like that. That's just the way to go for sure. So Thieves Vitality and the Thieves Essential Oil Blend. The name of this is such an odd one, but it dates back to the time of the plague when there was the legend goes, there was a band of thieves who were robbing the dead and dying and not getting sick. And to lighten their sentence, they had to give away what botanicals and things that they were using in their masks. And so the thieves' recipes are not exclusive to Young Living, but this essential oil blend, the Thieves Essential Oil Blend, is exclusive to Young Living, trademarked by Young Living. So if you've heard of Thieves Essential Oil, Young Living is the creator of that. And it's based on the old texts of what was used at that time. And so it includes like cinnamon, clove, which is one of the highest antioxidant properties that you can get. Cinnamon, clove, lemon, rosemary, all of these things that are very potent at helping boost your immune system, highly antioxidant, really great for general wellness. So the way that I like to share using Thieves Essential Oil is making a really yummy tea with some honey and a drop or two of the Thieves Essential Oil and filling it up with water. And you can add a tea bag if you like. And it is just so soothing to the throat, great for the chest. This is a really great daily protocol right now this season. I highly recommend it. And you can add, either a drop of lemon vitality or some fresh squeezed lemon into it. So this is an antioxidant drink that I really like to share with people about, especially if we're talking about essential oil infused natural remedies. So Nusha Red is an antioxidant drink that is essential oil infused, and it has so many things that it really helps you with. It's highly antioxidant. It supports cellular function, energy levels, eye health, and that's only just a bit of it. The amount of antioxidants that it contains is so much more than you can consume in daily doses of fruits and vegetables. So it's a really great one to have every day. It also gives you an energy uplift without the caffeine. I just had a shot of my Ningxia Red before I got on the video now. And so this is something that does come in a starter bundle too. So I wonder if I should, let's see, I'm gonna maybe zoom over those because I want to show the starter bundle that I keep talking about. And then, if we want to talk in general about essential oils. So maybe what I'll do, because when I have this up, I can't see you. I want to see everybody.
Oh, you can't see?
Not when I'm in the screen here. Let's see. So what I was going to do for the moment is I just wanted to show you because I'm going over these things. So if any of the essential oils and the uses that I've shared so far pique your interest, like I said, the best way is a starter bundle, but it's not the only way. But what I love about this is this offer that Mama Lynn has, which is $25 goes to Torch Seeds with this premium starter kit. And this is by far the best value. And so I want you to actually see it all together. So
it's so fun to get this box.
I'm all backwards here.
No. I know.
So if you are looking for gifts for this holiday season, this is an excellent thing to do, either for yourself, for somebody else as an entire bundle, or the other thing is you will have 12 gifts to give away if you want to break it up. So
That's an awesome idea.
I'm all about maximizing your budget. So this is the picture of the lavender fields. Aren't they amazing? Look at all those beautiful lavender flowers. And you'll see here, Young Living is known for the seed to seal standard, which means all the way from the seed going into the ground to the sealing of the bottle, they are in charge of that entire process to bring you a pure therapeutic grade essential oil, according to their science, to the standards, and to all of the research, so that it is going to be the best. So these are 10 of the essential oils. These are all the oils that I've talked to you about. And then there's a few other goodies down low that come in here. And this is the stress away and the peace and calming. So it's actually 12 essential oils. And then you get that Ningxia Red antioxidant drink that we were talking about. So that's why I wanted to put it in context. The other thing that you get, which is something that's really popular right now, is hand sanitizer. So using that Thieves Essential Oil Blend, it comes with the hand sanitizer, which is in a really handy on-the-go size. I have one of these hanging from my purse, one of them in my car, one of them in my purse. So, and then it also comes with a little surface spray. This is great to use for public restrooms, any high-use areas, those kinds of things. It's really great. So I just wanted you to see all that. But with that starter bundle, you also get the diffuser. So I talked about all the different ways of using essential oils, and one of them being aromatically. So when you put it into the diffuser, you're just going to fill it up with water and some drops of essential oil in there. And then you put your little lid on and you plug it in. Then, oh wait, get down there. It's not wanting to go all the way on. And then you put this one on and then you plug it in and it lights up and it diffuses. And this is a really great way to purify your air and get the benefits of essential oils. Right now, it is a great alternative to some of the toxic scented candles, right? To be diffusing. So you can still get that really nice fresh smell that people love to use scented candles for, or, other types of air fresheners. I keep a diffuser in every single room in my house, and that includes the bathroom, right? Because you sometimes want to shift the fragrance there. And that's really important because air fresheners, fragrances, there are a lot of toxic chemicals that can be in air fresheners and fragrances and synthetic. It could be anywhere over 3,000 different toxic chemicals that could be under the label fragrance, and they don't have to tell you what it is, and it's most likely not going to be good for your body. Your body loves essential oils. Your cells love essential oils, and essential oils love your cells. It's great for cleansing cells. It's great for helping clear out any of the junk and help optimize cellular function. So I really love to use essential oils instead of things that are going to be bringing my body below a wellness line. So when you get the premium starter kit that comes with all of those oils, that's an easy way to start using them in all the ways that we talked about, but then also to get familiar with, like, well, is there a natural alternative for, I don't know why this one popped into my mind, whitening my teeth, or is there a natural alternative for perfumes, or is there a natural alternative for the ways that I wash my fruits and vegetables, or or any of the health concerns that I'm wanting to avoid or address, or any of those kinds of things. So I really advocate them as a way to be able to use them all over your home in a whole lot of ways. And like I said, 4 drops of lemon is going to be the equivalent of an entire lemon tree. They go very far. So, or maybe it's an entire lemon, but either way, they're very potent. So you can really get a lot out of using essential oils for your health. And like I said, the bigger mission is uplifting your health and being above the wellness line in the first place, so that you're not succumbing to illnesses, stresses, pollutants, or any of those things that are coming at you that are out of your control. This is something that can be within your control to help take care of yourself, your family, your community. And then the other thing that's really fun about getting started with Young Living and with the premium starter kit, or however you get started with us. And, I think Lynn has the website there, ecoinspiredoils.com, is we don't just expect you to get this box and then like, bye. No, we continue to help you the whole way with lots of education. We continue with education and resources and support, and we're here to answer your questions so that you really can embrace natural health with essential oils instead of feeling like, what do I do with this mystery bottle? We're here to support that. So if you have questions about how, why, what would I do about this? You have a whole large team of people to support you in that. And they're all sharing from their own research, their own expertise, and their own testimonials to help you along the way. So, yeah, at this point, I feel like I've been talking. We'd love to hear if you have anything else you want to share, Mama Lynn, about it, or if there's any things I should make sure to highlight as far as health and essential oils.
I guess if we're going to look at the company itself, the green part of this company really tapped me. I was a green builder, professional chef. I had a cooking school. And when I look at companies, I look at packaging, I look at, how are they supporting the earth? How are they, really developing? And I think, this was a company that I said yes to because I really loved and saw the benefits of oils. And since I've gotten involved, every month I'm ordering a new type of oil. And, I got Transformation 1 month for free. And I got, they give a lot of free benefits to different monthly packages. If you, I am like I said, I'm worthy of, the toothpaste itself. I love brushing my teeth with their toothpaste because it's a Thieves toothpaste. And I know that I'm getting a really good cleanse to my gums and to that, I can just feel a whole difference now. I love learning from Jamie because she teaches me like tea. I forgot about the Thieves and the tea. That would be so good for me right now. Cause the event, this is the 5th day and, it's such a big day. And I feel like this is such a sweet nature every day that you've given to me. And I feel like you gave me nature in my pocket. And I want to give it to like all these women because I feel like you got to try this. So two of my daughters, one daughter has the package, but 2 of the other daughters, I'm going to get the packages. And I just feel like this month, I think, is frankincense part of, did you mention that?
Yeah, no. Well, so I did mention frankincense as an oil.
Right.
So frankincense, so amazing for skin, so amazing for calming and grounding. This is part of that memory release blend, the trauma release blend that I was talking about with Aroma Freedom. And so what Mama Lynn was mentioning is if you decide to have a membership, like an ongoing membership, it's a subscription where you would choose what goes into your package. So you're not just getting random things. You choose what's really relevant for you. Maybe you have a certain body system you want to support. You say, this month, I really want to support my respiratory system. So we can help you find things like the Thieves cough drops or, RC or Breathe Again or any of those ones that are really going to be wonderful for supporting your respiratory health. And so you get these boxes every month. You choose what goes in. And what's fun is that you get freebies that go with it. And so this month, one of the freebies is the large bottle, which is the 15 milliliter frankincense. So this one's not, but just to give you an idea of the size. So this one is frankincense, but it'll come in this large bottle. And so to get that for free is amazing. And that's just one of the freebies. You would also get Breathe Again and a few of the other ones that are going to support your respiratory health, actually. So what's fun about the monthly subscription is that you get the freebies, but not only that, you get a percentage of your order cash back into your account so that you can save them up to get more free things. And so where that really matters is in my household, I go through essential oils like crazy. I was holding up like 5 different bottles of lavender today and I'm like, they're all empty. lavender. We go through a lot of lavender at my house. So I love that I'm able to, you know, get the oils that I need that we use with so much frequency that I can go ahead and restock on them with my, you know, points, with the cash back into my account, or get it as a freebie or anything like that. So it's nice to have those extras because, like I said, the ones that we go through a lot are going to be like lavender and lemon and peace and calming, stress away, frankincense. Those ones were, you know, pan away. We're flying through those at our house in a big way because we use them that much. It is what I'm going to go to first and foremost. If I'm having a headache, I'm going to go to my oils. If I'm having stress, I'm going to go to my oils. If I'm, you know, have some kind of a ingredient, we were making Santa Lucia buns over the weekend and we needed orange essence. Well, I've got orange vitality essential oil. So we really incorporate them into our home. And why I'm really emphasizing the frequency of use is this isn't one thing that I just like, oh, this is nice, and then I'm going to keep it on my shelf. I have the bottles all over my home so that they're handy to use, and I'm going to be more inclined to use them. But what's amazing is that we don't get sick in our home. Now, that shifted a little bit this week, and I'm going to come with some honesty, and that my husband had a sinus infection. But we were able to help his body and uplift his vitality and health and support his respiratory system with essential oils. And that was really amazing to be able to have, you know, the power to uplift our health so that we're not getting sick all the time. And I need that for my home. I need something that's going to be uplifting my health and invigorating our bodies and making us stronger through the season that could really take you down, right? So
and this isn't a sales pitch at all. You know, Jamie and I work together really close, and I am into the oils because, you know, it's a way different way of understanding health. I've been a practitioner of a macrobiotic practitioner with food, and I've counseled a lot of people. There's no, you know, I've done flower essence training, so I'm a flower essence trainer. These oils go into the pineal gland within 2 seconds. And if you're out in the field, it's FDA approved literature for our oils. And as a nurse, this is another reason why I chose Young Living, because I think, you know, food is the greatest healer for me. It really is. And then you step down and you say, okay, what are these extra pieces? And with COVID right now, it's a no-brainer. And I think the company just like blew up because the thieves oil went out you know, I mean, it went off the shelf every month and you could barely get it because everybody knows how important it is during COVID. So it's a really important piece of the puzzle for me. Like when I went to Pakistan, and, you know, it's new bacteria, new things in different countries. And to not get sick the second year with just that was huge. So
exactly. They travel well, you know, because they're so small, so potent. It's not like you need to have a big bottle full of pills or something like that. And most people love, you know, when they're around you, when you're using your oils all the time and you're traveling, they're like, wow, you smell so good. And it's so wonderful.
All the girls in the cooking school is like, what do you have on today? I'm like, I'm always giving it. If I teach in sacred circles, I bring my sacred frankincense or frankincense in general, and it's amazing what's happening. The musician that's coming on right now, Jens, we were at his house doing, we were with Jose, a Mayan elder, and I went around the whole circle, like 30 people with my frankincense, and everybody aligned immediately together. It's like so sweet. And so everybody, you know, there's a moment of time that the spiritual sacred oils that we blessed ourselves. I wanted to do this class this week, and it's just been so busy on the back office. So
let's definitely do that. I would absolutely love to invite everyone here to come on to a sacred oils talk we can do so that we can talk about bringing it deeper into you know, the sacred use of essential oils for current practices, but also, you know, from antiquity, how they were used, why they were used. I think that's a really important to understand the thousands of years of history behind essential oils for, you know, for all of the reasons they were used.
Right. My guy's having trouble getting in. Hang on. Talk a little bit more. Let me get the link.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So the sacred use of the sacred oils that are available are amazing. So Mama Lynn mentioned frankincense, and there is a sacred frankincense that is such a lovely oil to include in, using in a, like I said, in prayer, in diffusing, in your practices, or all of those things. And it's the amount of things that sacred frankincense is doing on, like you were saying, there's like the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. It's amazing what the oils are doing at those different levels. And I love that you brought in the science that's behind it, because there is a lot of science backing up what I'm saying. It's not just, woo! I mean, when you use them, you can tell from your own experience what's happening, but there is something that is, happening within the chemical constituents that are going into your body, up your nose, into your limbic system, and all of that are very potent and remarkable. And I just want everybody to get to experience feeling that empowered of having that you are able to experience that in essential oil. We aren't always able to be around a frankincense tree and harvest the frankincense resin, but that we can have frankincense essential oil and know that it was harvested with good intention, with a standard of not extracting and abusing or anything like that. It is very important that it is a regenerative practice. Any of the growing of the plants, any of the harvesting, anything like that, regeneration, making sure that the land is very pure and that chemicals are not going on it. Those are all really important parts of Young Living. And so you'll definitely see when something is no longer available, it will go out of stock. They're not going to do extractive harvesting or anything like that, because they're not wanting to just abuse the land or the community that they're harvesting or anything like that. It's very important that it stays with the amount of abundance that's already provided by the earth, and that it stays within, harvesting to where it's not over harvesting and not overdoing, and that it's in a regenerative way. That's very important. And not only to the environment, but also to the communities that they are going to be farming and harvesting within. There's a lot that they're doing to give back to the communities. And that's a whole other talk that we could always do. Why Young Living? I don't know where we're in our transition. Do you want to take more time?
Yeah, our musician is here.
Good.
So let me, he had a little, I sent it earlier, but something happened, but I'm going to bring him up to meet you, because you might know each other, because he's from Sebastopol. We've got the Sebastopol crew here today.
Yay.
So, hi.
Hello.
So we're going to figure out, there we are. This is Jamie, Jamie Jean. She just did an essential oils class. And yeah, it was super wonderful with Young Living. And we're doing a $25 off for the premium kit to go towards Torch Seeds for this event. So it's been super great. And she and I work close, but she's from Sebastopol. So say hi to each other for a minute.
All right.
I think I've probably seen you at the Diana Center.
Absolutely, you have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. That's where my love of essential oils comes from, Deanna Batterdoff. So
Beautiful. It's the one.
What I know from her.
It's the one place I'm missing the most at the moment.
I know. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Was pressed on the wrong button.
Oh no, he'll be back.
It's so funny how you move into this. And I think for me, the gift of essential oils and what you brought forth with the kit, you can come in all kinds of ways. If you just want, to experience them, just let me know, or Jamie know. She does vitalityandvalor.com, and she's an amazing, wealth of information. So totally, we lost you there for a minute.
My apologies.
No worries, no worries. We're just here. It's totally, I love the artwork in the background. This looks like a rainbow drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
Well, I'll step back to my my launch pad here and
good, please. Yeah, we're so excited to have you. It's the last moment of the evening. Jamie, thank you so much.
You.
We're gonna have, I've gone full circle with you so many times, and I just want to say this woman has such gifts as a healer, as a mama bear. So be in touch with us. It's ongoing education. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Lynn. I can't wait to hear the music.
I know, it's gonna be
Jamie.
beautiful music.
Thank you.
And tomorrow night is Sahar, also from Sebastopol. So I've got the crew here. Hello. I'm going to drop in. Woo. I'm going to put in my sacred frankincense.
Awesome. Yeah. Can you
I'm
hear
going to
me?
turn off the lights.
Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Beautiful. So this is Jens Jarvie. He's going to tell about himself for a minute. I want you to introduce yourself, what you're up to. But I met Jens with a good friend of ours, Jose Munoz, and I went and I'm from the Delaware Nation, and so I did a little bit of medicine around his fire one night and taught around the fire. And he's an amazing healer with music and just the healing arts in general. He's got a great space. So without further ado, this is a great pleasure for you to be here with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynn. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. And my name is Jens Jarvie, as Lynn said. And yeah, I'm a sacred musician, singer-songwriter. And I would say that, my songs are written on the intention of bringing the spirit of not only hope, but deep presence within ourselves, awakening to that ongoing stream of deep presence. And from the place of our deepest presence, extending the prayer out into all of the world, all life, all beings, all living beings, that together we're creating a reality in which we can all thrive, in which we can all feel the depth of love that we are in our inherent being. So my music is very much about reconnecting to ourselves, reconnecting to each other, being connected to the Mother Earth and to this beautiful life that we're all living. So it's a joy to be here to share it with you, and I hope it can be received into your hearts and into this intention that Lynn is so generously giving her heart and soul to, and how important it is. Heirloom seeds reconnect us to the very the pure heart of the land, and from those seeds come the pure food, which becomes each of our energy. So it's such an important endeavor, this mission of pure seed, free from contamination and toxicity. So tonight I'm going to sing for pure seed, for all of the heirloom seeds and all of the farmers who've worked so diligently and hard to preserve this very amazing, beautiful intention of carrying pure seed for 7 generations to come.
There we are. Yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you get to see the movie at some point. I don't feel like it's time right now because I want to drop in with you and let you move your energy into the presence of I know what you do. So I'm going to enjoy everybody. This is our last event for the evening. He's closing out the evening with this music for healing arts. And Jen, thank you so much. Like the mission is a really it's just been a great mission, and you can donate to that link below. I'm going to take that off as well, and I'm going to go underneath, and I'm here if you need me. Okay.
Beautiful.
So I can hear you,
Thank
but
you,
I'm.
Lynn. All right. So let's just start by settling ourselves, and I'm going to sing this first song. It's called Return, and it's a song that really looks at the shadow of the world, but within this shadow brings the seed of love and the remembrance of love and the importance of returning to our hearts and our very connection to the earth. So it's called Return. I'm flying like an eagle in the sky, and I'm soaring with my wings spread wide. I'm looking out at the vastness of this land. I see scars, blood and pain, the hellish eyes who own the reins, wanting more, 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 always more. This is the final hour for on greed and mispower. You must go down, down, down to your grave, 6 feet under. Your sickness shall be tamed to feel the mother earth, giving life to your shame, and in love you will see there is no other way to be but dream. Turn, turn, turn to the heart. We all must return, turn, turn to the heart. We all must return to the heart. We must return. For Mother Earth we rise and wait to this day, giving back for all that has been taken away. It is time to reclaim the greatness that remains and restore life's true harmony. May these life-giving waters flow from the mountains to the sea and restore life's true harmony. So the earth and all life can be free as can be, and restore life's true harmony. Restore life's true harmony. Restore life's true harmony. Restore life's true harmony. Pure seed, restoring life's true harmony. This next tune is called Peace, and it's a prayer that we may all live in peace, that we may all find peace within our hearts, and that from this peace within our hearts we might extend peace unto all this world. How would it be in the world, sit in stillness for just one moment? How would it be? How would it be? How would it be in the world could find peace for just one moment? How would it be? How would it be? And how would it be if all the people could look inside for just one moment, seeing that love is all there is and will ever be? I think we'd see that life could be so simple and so free when we make the choice to live in harmony. Standing like a redwood tree, looking out I see, sitting like the moon up high, looking out I want to cry. Brothers killing on brothers, sisters and children die, sisters killing on brothers, mothers and fathers cry. We want peace, no more guns, no more weapons of war. Peace, no more guns, no more weapons of war. Peace, no more guns, no more weapons of war. Peace, we want peace. I will live for a world where all people are treated as one. The time for peace and love has finally come. And I will live for a world where the gardens grow and the people know that love is the seed that we must sow. And I will live for a world when time is on, that's where we start, and every one of us has a gift to share. In this life we must live to give them gift that we have to give, and in this moment we can make it real. Standing like a redwood tree, looking out I see, sitting like the moon up high, looking out I want to fly. Sweet grass in the wind, sagebrush on the desert skin, mountains strong and oceans wide, the earth in song from deep inside, for peace to fill the hearts of all who do not care. May peace unite the hearts, one beautiful earth we share. One peace, we want peace. that love brings, the beauty of this light and everything. One universal mind, far beyond grips of time. Space is the place where you will find power of this peace, spreading out like the sea. One heart, one mind, one earth, one destiny. One ancient soul of prayer, singing out for unity, that the earth and humanity may live peacefully. Standing like a red warm tree, sitting like the moon up high, standing like a red warm tree, sitting like the moon up high. I am that peace that I am. 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 Shanti, Shanti, oh, 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 Shanti, Shanti, oh. Sending the vibration, love, peace out into the world, out into each of your hearts. This next song is called I Surrender, I Let Go. I surrender. Like the river, I flow. I surrender. I let go. Like the river, I flow. I surrender. I let go. Like the river, I flow, and I surrender. I let go. Like mountains I stand with truth in my hands. My heart, yes, it knows. My head, it must let go of longing
and seeking or wishing and weeping that life may be anything but what is all. Strength of the sun, tonight it has come to light up each day. Oh come one May. Yes, oh come one May. River I flow, and I surrender, darling, go. River I'm flowing, I surrender, I let go. In the dawn, when silence speaks and my story fades unto mystery, emptiness, transcendence, bliss, and touch on the wakefulness like the sweetest kiss, touching on my lips, broken dreams with painless scenes and moonlit streams to carry me like the river. I'm flowing, I surrender, I let go. River, I'm flowing, I surrender, I let go. River, I'm flowing, I surrender, I let go. And the path I walk in snow and the rain, the friends that I've made, the greatness I feel this day. To be wandering free, all the things that I see, the powers that be. Come, yes, so come one may. Come one may. Come one may, come one may, come one may. The helpless and holy, the hungry and happy, oh humbly I see everyone is just like me. And the joy one can bring to open and sing the song that is true, a gift from me to you. It's a gift from me to you. Like the river I flow, I surrender, I let go. Like the river, I'm flowing, I surrender, I let go. And the river I'm flowing, I surrender, I let go, and I surrender, I let go, I surrender, I let go.
Thank you all for tuning in. And thank you again, Lynn, for organizing this event and all the work you do to bring good to the world and bringing us back to the intention of the importance of pure seed, singing out for pure seed, the old seed, the heirloom seed. This one's called Calling All the People. Just gonna tune up real quick.
This is a prayer calling on the people. This is a prayer to listen to a song. This is a prayer to change our direction. This is a prayer to remember why we're here, calling on the people to unite, power of love, calling on the people to unite, power of love. Love will change the world, love will hold us all. Love will feed the people if the people can hear love's call. Love will house the homeless, clean water for all. Love will change the world if the people can hear love's call. Love will change the world if the people can hear love's call. This is a prayer to benefit all life. This is a prayer This is a prayer to benefit all life. This is a prayer to reflect upon this moment. This is a prayer to mankind voices heard. This is a prayer for the power of one love. This is a prayer for the gift of a beating heart. This is a prayer for the clarity of mind. This is a prayer for healing what is broken. This is a prayer to unite in the power of love. This is a prayer to unite in the power of love. Calling all the people to unite in the power of love. Calling on the people to unite in the power of love. the people to unite in the power of love. Love will change the world. Love will hold us all. Love will feed the people. If the people can hear love's call, love will have the homeless, clean water for all. Love will change the world. If the people can hear love's call, love will change the world. If the people can hear love's call. Prayer is for the people to hear love's beckoning call. My prayer is for the people to hear love's beckoning call. We sing out for the mother. We sing out for us all. We rise for the mother. Mother who owns us all. We live for each other. We live for love's call. We live for the mother and the benefit of all. We live for the mother, dancing to love's call. Calling on the people to unite in the power of love. Calling on the people to unite in the power of love. Calling on the people to unite in the power of love. Calling on the people to unite in the power of love. Love will change the world. Love will hold us all. Love will feed the people. If the people can hear love's call, love will have the homeless, clean water for all. Love will change the world. If the people can hear love's call, love will change the world. If the people can hear love's call, love will change the world. If the people can hear love's call. This is a prayer calling on the people. This is a prayer to listen to a song. This is a prayer to change our direction. This is a prayer to remember why we're here.
Calling all the people to unite in the power of love. May we never forget this power of love, the power of love that lives in all of our hearts, that dwells in all of our minds, the power of love that unites us all, and that brings about the goodness in and through each one of us. This next tune is called Om Shanti.
Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om. I love the rivers on this peace flow, healing my heart and soul. And I love the rivers of this peace flow, cleansing my heart and soul. And I love the rivers of this peace flow, healing my heart and soul. And I love the rivers of this peace flow, cleansing my heart and soul. I am the river, river of peace, flowing with peace to the world. I am the river of peace, flowing with peace to the world. I am the rain, washing this earth, making the way for the newness of the day. I am the rain, washing this earth, making the way for the newness of the day. I am the ocean, vast with consciousness, illuminating wisdom to all I am the ocean, vast with consciousness, illuminating wisdom to all I. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om. I am the river of peace, flowing with peace to the world. I am the river of peace,
May the river of our love, the river of our peace, flow into all the hearts and minds, into all the suffering, into all the sadness, into all the hardships of this world. Tonight, may we collectively visualize a world where all can live in joy, all can live provided for with clean food, clean water, good shelter. And may the love for our Mother Earth blossom in our hearts, that this care may reverberate out into all the land and return this beautiful sanctuary of our home, planet Earth, to its vibrant, ever abundant, giving life expression. This next tune is called Live Like Love Is All There Is.
Wars get smaller every day. I want to speak, but I have no words to say. Sometimes I think it's just better this way. Live my life in more. From love I shall not sway. I'm gonna live like love is all there is. Gonna live like love is all there is. 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 Looking in your eyes, each moment fades away. My heart opens wide from love I cannot hide. Present time is here. There is no need to fear. Let go, let live, let love be the way. Let go, let live, let love be the way. Let go, let live, let love be the way. Let go, let live, let love be the way. And live like love is all there is. 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 In my heart, I know that it's true. Love's gonna lead us through. Although the world seems so blue, love's gonna lead us through. In my heart, I know that it's true. Love's gonna lead us through. Although the world seems so blue, Love's gonna lead us to live that love's on their feet. Live and love is on their ear. 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 When the first line breaks, emptiness away, to see the world shine, love is on my mind. The infinite so clear, love I do not fear. Open up your mind and let your love shine. Open up your mind and let your love shine. Open up your mind and let your love shine. Open up your mind and let your love shine. And live like love is on their ear. 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 Live like love is on their ears. Live like love is on their ears. Live like love is on their ears.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you're doing well out there tonight, wherever you may be tuning in from. Sending my love from my home to your home, from my heart to your heart. I'm going to play a song called Celebrate.
My eyes are tired, don't seeing things this way. My heart feels heavy from all of the things they say. It's time to wake now to a new shining day. Come on, let's weep the people make peace the way. Come on, let's weep the people make peace the way. Inspiration, unity, celebration, meditation, mind relaxation, simple ways to make our world a better place to live. Simple ways to make our world a better place to live. celebrate the goodness, this life. Live in truth and give our love today. As we share our joys with the world. Let's live in truth and give our love today. Let's live in truth, give our love today. Time has come to lift up our arms and shine, to open up the door to the universal mind, to celebrate this life. It's one of a kind. Come on, let's hear the war, one soul at a time. Come on, let's hear the war, one soul at a time. Celebrate the goodness of this life. Live in truth and give our love today. As we share our joy with the world. Let's live in truth and give our love today. Live in truth and give our love today. Live in truth and give our love today. Oh, 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 why? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I pray for peace. Don't may see life is more than just you and me. We are all one living Gaia, don't you see? Creating our life, our destiny. Come on, let's make this one to remember. For all London chill, as far as we can see. One generation, two generation, three generation, 4, 5 generation, 6 generation, 7 generation more. 1 generation, 2 generation, 3 generation, 4, 5 generation, 6 generation, 7 generation more. Celebrate goodness, this life. Live in truth, give our love today. As we share our joy with the world. Live in truth, give our love today. Live in truth, give our love today. Live in truth and give our love today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh, oh. Holding a vision for the next 7 generations, planting these pure seeds for the next 7 generations, awakening to the call that lives within each one of us, and to rise in the gift that we are and give this gift for the next 7 generations, planting pure seed for the next 7 generations. I'm going to end tonight with one final song that is a mantra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free of suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. 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 May all beings be and free. May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. No more suffering. 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 Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. 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 Dunka samas Sukinom Babandu Mayom be and free. Mayom be and free. Mayom be and free. Mayom be and free.
All right. Thank you all so much, everyone. And thank you so much, Lynn, for having me here tonight to share some songs and ripple out this vibration of peace into the world.
Oh, that was so beautiful, gents. Every song just made me drop in further. So
Thank you, Lynn.
we really appreciate it so much. And
Yeah, my
where
pleasure.
can people find you if they want more music?
Absolutely. You can go to my Spotify and follow me on Spotify, Jins Jarvie and the Heart Wide Open. And I also have a website, Jins Jarvie and the Heart Wide Open. So you can find me there, and also Facebook and Instagram.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, the Torch family. You're part of it. I have to be honest, Sahar did Torch Peace. This is our Torch Health, and then we have Torch Tech coming up.
Okay.
But it's just been, we started off with the Earth Day with this vision of 10 million heirloom seeds to 1 million children. And I don't know if you have time for a 2-minute clip of our Pakistan school. It's the first sustainable school in Pakistan.
Absolutely, yes.
Want to take a peek? It's really fun to share. So I'll let you just wind down there for a sec. Thank you. It's going to change the energy a little bit because the music is upbeat.
We were also playing in 432, just so everyone knows, which is I find it's very relaxing to listen to the music in 432.
Beautiful, beautiful. So this school is in Balochistan. It's on the border of Afghanistan. And I met the school principal through him interviewing me. And the school was completely barren. It was 100 orphans and no plants in the schoolyard, no one solar panel and one broken solar. So there was no electricity. The children were sleeping on the floor. So I worked with them for about a year plus. And Oriah, who knows Ian well, that you met, Oriah, she actually started when she was 15 to talk to them, the 15-year-olds there in Balochistan. And it blew up like this huge spark for me that kids needed to connect to kids through, a very powerful route. So it's grown over 55,000 kids in Pakistan, and the government just invited us to come over and again, and this will be my 3rd trip, but it's pretty exciting what's happened because this school just shows you what this school did and what one person can do to just plant seeds with children. And the children for the last year, but prior to COVID, were out doing prayers. There are Muslim prayers out in front of everyone, and they were just amazing. So I don't have that footage, but I do have footage of them picking fruit off the vines. So here it is, and here's our little clip, and we'll end the evening with that. I just want to thank you and get ready. The energy is going to shift now. Jen's just brought us into this really sacred space, and he's an artist of that. And I think if anything, when we drop in, we know that the spirit lives, but the spirit also lives in this energy. So get ready and stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Hello friends, I would like to show you our school. This is our school signboard. inside of our school. Friends, this is a solar school. You can see our solar. This is all beautiful. You can see the flowers. It's a green school. We would like to show you the computer lab. Hello, teacher. Yes, this is the computer lab. You can see all the kids are learning different programs. So, hello, Isanda, what are you doing?
I'm listening to soccer.
Yes. What would you like to say about Taj family?
Long live Taj family.
Hello? Yes, what would you like to?
Thank you, Mama Line for seeds.
Yes, Mr. Hussain.
Mama Line, you are so kind.
I will support you and the Taj family, and we are proud to be working with you and also working under your leadership. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Isn't that sweet? And it's got a ways to go when we look at how that school can really be a model for kids for developing countries, but also our kids here. And we had land donated up in the northern region to grow seeds so they can stay out of the GMO sector, because Pakistan's getting infiltrated with a lot of GMOs.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I lectured over the whole country in the last 2 years. So that's kind of what I've been up to. And these seeds are important for our kids just as well. So kids from Africa, we have 14,000 kids from Africa.
Wow.
And so if they can talk to friends from Pakistan, Pakistan can talk to UK, UK can talk to US, that whole relationship. But we're in 9 countries right now.
Yeah,
So,
beautiful.
Yeah, but it needs a lot of people and a lot of engagement, and we would love any support. And you just did that, so thank you. So spread the word to your friends, put it out to your community. We really would love the movie to get out, the video, and people can donate. Jens just did so much for us and gave us a whole hour of his time. This link right here is a place where you can donate for Torch Seeds. The 10 million seeds to 1 million children is going till Earth Day. That's our mission, from Earth Day to Earth Day. So we started with Earth Day last year, and that's when we came up with this idea. We all have to take actions of impact,
Yeah.
and you just took an action of impact, and that's what you do in your life. And I just appreciate that a lot. And
Yeah.
anyway,
Thank you so much, Lynn, for all the work you do and all the lives you impact, and your drive and your ambition and the love that you have inside of you to really bring these projects to life and help so many people.
yeah, it's a gift of many people doing it. We have the 3rd top peace promoter in the world on our team. We have Haji Khan Faroch. We have a Torch flag. It's just growing organic. And that's what's so beautiful, because it's just a group of entrepreneurs saying they want to help each other. And it's people in like vision. And I think Torch just took off. Nobody owns Torch. It's just a shared leadership. It's a pretty laid back organization. And I want it that way. And so people are just doing what they do, and it's just manifested openly because we've left it open, So It's been really, really sweet, and very grateful for the people that showed up this week. We have one more day. We've been running for 6 days. This is our 5th day, and we made it a wrap with Jens being here with us and opening us up to the spirit of his music, his beautiful artistry, his beautiful soul, his beautiful heart. And anyway, thank you so much. The 5th day, it's a wrap.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, Lynn.
Spread the word. Please spread the word. Please donate, because all these musicians put their time and heart. And for $25, that's all we ask this week, for everybody to contribute. And it will really make an impact to the kids. And thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.
All right, Lynn. Take care. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Jens. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Very cool. So it's a journey of love from many days, but today was a beautiful action-impact day. And we start the morning tomorrow morning. We're right now with Chief Philip Scott, and he's at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So he is a wisdom keeper from the indigenous community. So I highly recommend coming. Then we have Julie coming on at 10 a.m. And then Pravin Patel is going to bring a friend on that he wants to bring on. And then we've got Lori Marshall. So, and then we've got Michael Engstrom. And we're working on, a couple more spots. There's going to be some magic, I think, that happens tomorrow for this last day. But we end our day with Sahar from California, Northern California. Again, a musician. And he'll end the day with kind of a meditation and prayer. I'm hoping Shuni will come back on. I'm hoping many of us will come together in prayers for health for the world. Our health is key, and it takes artists and music and good food and healthy food. And I'm going to try to start the day with Jose Munoz. He has a fire, and so I'll try to stream directly into the fire and stream it here as well. But let's see how that goes. He's building 144 dream catchers, and we've just done really cool work in that region with the indigenous cultures. So I think when we think about indigenous peoples from all over the world, we have to think about how they gave back to the land and gave back to the people, and the land was the people. So I think we're an amazing group of people that have come here. We really hope you could just take a moment, and we've got a couple specials happening as well, so you can get your oils for Christmas presents, and $25 will go towards seeds that way. And the package is about $165, and then it gives you an opportunity to have all these oils coming to your house that will really support your health. We've got another special with non-toxic pans, so be in touch with me. Takes a 30-minute window. Please sign up for that link below, and that's where you can get the Eventbrite to pay PayPal to support Torch Health and these 10 million heirloom seeds for 1 million children. Let's go. It's a great opportunity. And if you want to do a donation, a larger donation, we welcome it. We can put it through our NGO, and that would be really awesome. So it's a really great opportunity to embrace the human heart. Thank you so much for this holiday season. We hope you support the human heart for us. Thank you. Have a beautiful night. Blessings. We're going to shut down for this evening. Adonai. Actually, I'm going to read that one more. I'm just getting called to read Thich Nhat Hanh before we close. Turn the light. Each of us can learn the art of nourishing happiness and love. Everyone, everything needs food to live, even love. If we don't know how to nourish our love, it withers. When we feed and support our own happiness, we are nourishing our ability to love. That's why to love means to learn the art of nourishing our happiness, and that's tech. So we kind of coined a few things this week. We're going to have to go back and just look at it. But today, Pakistan government invited the Torch family to come and do some of the programming into schools and develop. So it's a pretty easy platform to be part of. You just pick a pillar: peace, health, environment, or tech. You choose one of them that you might be passionate about. We all love all of them. I love working in peace, health, environment, and tech. But I'm a peace ambassador, and I'm a nurse, and I work in environment, and I love tech. So, but I really picked Torch Peace because I'm really about one peaceful world. For 30 years, I've been working on peace projects. What you do is pick one of the pillars, one of the 4 pillars. And if you want to work on world peace or peace in general, social justice, we pick the Torch Peace. If you want to work in health and health sectors and really look at, what does it take to eat good food, teach cooking classes, develop, you can pick Torch Health, running programs for schools and adults and people. And then Torch Environment. Do you love the environment? Are you a climate change person? Do you want to really make a difference in a human being's life? That's a really important one. And technology. Will you put the technology in the right direction for next generations, or will you not? And so Torch Tech is really moving in this direction of positive change for technology. And it's just a masterful time where we could accomplish so much with many of you contributing. So you pick a pillar. So if you pick peace, you're going to get 3 other people. You're going to get a health ambassador, somebody interested in health, somebody interested in environment, and somebody interested in technology. The 4 of you work on a local project, and you do a simple action for global change. That's it. It's a 4-person position. You can add people to your team and spiral out into your own local village, local place, local town. But we want people to take actions of impact. We want people to take actions of impact for community. So we do 4 events a year. We do a peace event, a health event, an environment event, and a tech event. This is our 3rd programming this year. We really want to really create a deeper change. Torch means, the acronym means the Organization for Realizing Change in Humanity. The Organization for Realizing Change in Humanity. If you take an action of impact, if you take that simple step and you live an eco-inspired life, if you live from this precious bounty that we have, ever-giving bounty, we will help sustain our own innate nature for ourselves, because community will be involved. We'll help innate relationships to the earth because the environment will be involved. We'll help each other by connecting kids to kids, adults to adults, people to people, heart to heart, care to care, businesses to grow through not B2B, not business to business, but care to care, collaboration to collaboration, earth. C to C, earth, is what the Torch is all about, and really looking at, the deeper parts between SEA to SEA, C to C. How do we build this? How do we create it? Be a creator with us. It's about all of our creative juices to come in. If you're an entrepreneur, even if you have a dream to be an entrepreneur, if you have a dream that you want cultivated, just be in touch with one of our members. And just, there's a time commitment of, 4 times a year to help out with our Torch events. And then spread that 4-person team that you're working on. And then as we grow and get websites up and move into a bigger place, we've been working for 4 years together. I started this project in 2012, but really took off and branded it Torch Health. Torch, the Organization for Realizing Change in Humanity, in 2015 after a dream. And the dream came about 3 weeks after a man that started the natural food store died, a very close friend, Michio and Aveline Kushi. But Michio died December 14th. I want to give honor. I believe he died this day. I just realized that. He either died. Yeah, I have to look at his memorial. But the dream came And it was clear. He said, always, we had to go spark. I'm going to Japan to spark the Japanese. I'm going to go to Europe to spark the I'm going to go to Portugal and spark the Portuguese. I'm going to, he just kept going and sparking. He worked 20 hours a day. Our team members do the same thing. I mean, it's very powerful to see who they are. Haji Khan Faroch rides his bike all over Pakistan. He's millions of miles, and he made the torch flag, and it says sparking the world for peace. And that flag we're putting up for a donation too. We can send it to you. I'm trying to get money raised for him for his next tour. And, you can buy a flag for $100 and donate to his ride for peace. Khazrat Rai, same thing, like riding, he walks for peace. We want to support these people that do things out of the ordinary, but we also want to support each of us to connect to each other, to grow together, to embrace each other, because it's a time when we have to embrace. It's the Christmas season right now. There's no better time than to donate to 10 million heirloom seeds going out to 1 million kids. It's an action of impact that we've taken from Earth Day to Earth Day. We would love your donation. And because it goes to schools like the one in Balochistan, it goes to projects that are of positive change, and it goes to a group of people that are making a difference in the world. And we have young people on our team. Raheen is 13. She's been on here as a host. And our logo, if you go to this website, you're going to see Torch Health logo was made by a 12-year-old, Barira Ali. So Barira Ali and Riha, oh my gosh, I think I'm tired. Fatima, they're both amazing children. And we have Taqwa Ahmed, and we have Hamad Safi, and we have Abdullah Samin, and we have Mohammed Samid, and we have all these children around the globe that really would love to be part of. So the more we can grow and expand, build our app that we've got started, really create a systemic change, a system change to embrace humanity. This is what we're about. And there's no greater time. So I appreciate the love and the kindness and the care. I appreciate last night getting the lights on my tree. It was wild and fun, and we lit the candles, the Hanukkah candles, and I learned Hanukkah songs from Joel again, which I sang for years with my kids, but I didn't grow up Jewish. And then we had the Mayan tradition come in and say, this is the light. So light a candle no matter what tradition you're in, and just be that little spark within you. And remember that you do carry that light. You carry some creativity within you. You carry a deeper witness to yourself, and we'll help you in any way we can to bring your vision, your spark, your consciousness out to the world. And it's a pretty cool operation. It's an operation. That's a good one. So blessings, light, love. The 5th day. It's a wrap. Blessings.